Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact Today with me, Mark Lotsu. Grenfell Tower. So fire started in a Hotpoint fridge freezer, and the ensuing blaze is thought to have killed 80 out of the 350 residents who lived there in the early hours of the morning on the 14th of June 2017. If you have a Hotpoint fridge, check in the description, because if it's a particular model, they need to call the number that's in there, or get onto the Hotpoint website. So the fire spread up the outside, the external part of the building, before just engulfing the entire block in flames. And initial reports have suggested that the cladding which was first installed could have been more fire resistant, a lot more fire resistant. And they were thinking of putting zinc cladding in, but they wanted to save about £300,000, so instead they put in the aluminium cladding, which was much more combustible. And the cavities created by the cladding meant that the flames were actually drawn up like a chimney through the cavities in the cladding up to the top of the building. If you have this sort of cladding, you normally would only have it in a building that's maximum of 18 metres high, not in a massive tower block, because of this effect. The cladding and insulation failed all preliminary tests by the police. The insulation burned much faster than the cladding. It's thought the insulation caught fire, and then that caused the cladding to catch. Now again, if it was a different type of cladding, the insulation could have caught, but the cladding may not have. Eyewitnesses said they saw people literally falling out of the upper floors of the building, and there were small children being thrown out of floors as high as the 15th floor. Now, the advice that was given to residents was that they should stay in a flat unless a fire directly affected their flat, because they were told that each flat was enclosed within a fire resistant box, and that was within a fire resistant structure throughout the building. And obviously that wasn't the case. So what's happened since? The Kensington and Chelsea Council leader and chief executive have both resigned, both stepped down. The government has ordered a task force to take over both the housing department and other council operations. And the government has said that they're going to be testing 600 buildings like this around the country, and so far 259 of them have failed these tests. This led to Camden Council asking residents to leave four tower blocks on the Chalcots estate in Swiss Cottage. Let's hope this isn't the token gesture and the inquiry will lead somewhere and cause the replacement of all of this faulty, combustible, low-grade, crappy cladding and insulation that is in these huge tower blocks, and hopefully prevent more loss of life. So that is Grenfell Tower. Thanks so much for watching. Love you, bye, love you, bye, love you, bye.